My name is no one. I'm the voice of those who once believed, those who once opened up, those who once lost. I used to be like you. I believed in love, in partnership, in union. I believed that if you gave everything to a woman, she would give the same in return. That was a lie. I met her at my peak, business thriving, body in shape, ambition sharp, discipline strong. I was a predator and she came not when I was weak, but exactly when I was on top. At first she admired me. She looked up to me. "You're so strong, I feel safe with you," she whispered. But the moment I let her into my fortress, she began tearing it down. It didn't happen overnight. No, a woman never attacks head on. She creeps in through fake care, tears, little requests. "Could you be home more often? Could you talk to me a bit softer? You've changed." Soon, you stop waking up at 5 a.m. You skip training, you cancel meetings because she's having a bad day. You think it's love, but it's conquest. A woman doesn't want to support you. She wants to break you. She wants to tame you, make you safe, predictable, soft. Because a real man isn't loved by a woman. He's feared, and she doesn't want to fear. She wants a lapdog with muscles, a fake alpha, a puppet with a jawline, and you become that. You think you're still a wolf, but you're on a leash. And that leash? Her tears, her guilt trips, her shallow praise, doled out like dog treats. Then comes the real fun. She starts fixing you, your friends, bad influence, your work. You care more about it than me. Your interest, selfish ego trips. She cuts you apart, piece by piece, and you still think you're building a family. No, brother, you're building a prison, one you pay for, guarded by guilt, run by the warden you once called love. Then the final moment comes. She says she's unhappy, says you've changed, and she leaves or makes your life hell. And you stand in the rubble wondering what you did wrong. I'll tell you what, you became soft, you became available, you became hers. You dropped the sword, took off your armor. She didn't see a warrior, she saw a man who bowed. And a bowed man is not respected, he's discarded. A woman either admires you or despises you. You chose to be nice, and for that you were destroyed. Here's the truth, a woman is not your goal. She's your test, your trap, a mine on the battlefield. You are alone, you are a warrior. You owe no one tenderness, flowers, or softness. You were born for war, not pillow talks. A woman is the enemy in disguise. She smiles while you dance to her tune, but the moment you say no, she shows her fangs. She doesn't want to be with you. She wants to own you. A woman isn't a partner. She's a parasite. She wants maximum gain for zero effort. Demand respect. You're abusive. Stay quiet. You're cold. Speak your mind. You're toxic. With her, you're always wrong because her power lies in your guilt. A man shouldn't chase a woman. He should build himself. A woman is a distraction, a weakness, a virus in your code. Look at the truly great, alone. Look at the truly broken, happy family, mortgage, and silent despair. A woman burns you slowly. You lose yourself drop by drop. You train less. You read less. You earn less until you're just surviving for her moods. You're the shadow. She's the light that scorched you. I chose solitude. I rose from the ashes. Now I belong to no one. A woman is no longer the center. She's an object, temporary, controlled, replaceable. I don't explain. I don't justify. I am the peak. And if someone wants to stand beside me, they rise to my level. If not, the path is clear. I walk alone, but I walk free. Brother, remember, your life is a war. A woman is a web. Solitude is your armor. Freedom is your power. Don't chase love. Don't seek validation. Don't follow those who offer warmth. Walk toward the darkness, the cold, the pain. Only through it is a real man born. A woman is a virus. Let her into your system and she'll wipe out every line of your code. Delete, purge, protect, and stay alone. Because alone, you are immortal. But here's what they don't tell you, brother. A man who walks alone is feared because he answers to no one. No tears control him. No bedroom manipulates him. No soft voice deceives him. He has no leash, no collar, no owner. And that's why they hate him. They'll say you're cold, toxic, dangerous. Because you don't bow, because you don't break, because you burned the bridge to comfort, and now you march through the storm with a smile. They don't understand, y'all. You're not heartless. You're healed. You've seen what happens when you give softness to the undeserving. You've watched your own blood be drained by fake affection. You've buried your old self, the one who begged, the one who hoped. Now you're still. Now you're the fire that no light can extinguish. And yes, it gets lonely, but solitude is a forge. Every silent night makes you harder. Every betrayal adds a blade to your arsenal. You start to see the world for what it is. Not romantic, not fair, but real. A place where strength is rare, where most men are broken inside smiling cages, where they call slavery love and worship their chains. Not you. You don't wear a mask anymore. You don't fake tenderness to be accepted. You don't water down your essence to please the weak. You've chosen the harder road, but it's the only one where a man remains a man. So let them talk. Let them gossip. Let them label. They're terrified, not of you, but of what you remind them. That true power cannot be tamed. That freedom looks like silence. That a man without fear is a man without a master. You are no longer a son of comfort. You are a son of war, a creature of focus, of wrath, of discipline. And the next time she smiles at you, you'll see it for what it is. A test, a distraction, a virus trying to reinstall itself into your system. But you're not that man anymore. You're the firewall. You're the sword. You've buried your softness in the ground where she left you bleeding, and in its place, you've built a temple of rage, control, and truth. You are reborn, unchained, untouchable. Stay alone, stay lethal, stay sovereign. But here's the final truth. Oh, she didn't love the real you. She loved the version she could control. The one who said yes when he wanted to say no. The one who stayed silent while his soul screamed, and when you stopped obeying, when you stood up straight, when you looked her in the eye without fear, that's when she left. Not because you failed her, but because you escaped her. And now she calls you cold, calls you broken, says you're damaged because you won't crawl back. But that's not damage. That's clarity. That's liberation. You're not the one who changed. You're the one who woke up. So tell me, brother, what kind of man do you want to be? The tame pet who sleeps at her feet, or the wolf who walks alone, scarred but free? You can live as a ghost in her fantasy, or rise as a god in your own reality. But there's no middle ground, because every time you choose her over yourself, you betray your legacy, your fire, your blood. So choose wisely. And here's the question for every man and woman listening. Ladies, do you love strong men, or just weak men who act strong until they obey you? Men, are you ready to be hated for being untouchable, or will you trade your freedom for her smile? Tell me in the comments. I'll read every word.